celebrate life.
Well, let me ask you this right here. What has been the biggest project that you've done so far?
My I think my biggest project is yet to come, but thus far, it was working with an organization, a church organization with 5 bishops that they had a vision, and they wanted to work with other community churches, and they went national, and I would work with them every year, day to day, to work on their organization, which was Bishop Donald Hilliard with SEFCA. He has a wonderful reformation with Bishop Jenkins and C. Wright and Coffey and Cox, and I worked with them for years on the organization and preparing the Eagles Gathering and different conferences. And I had to say, by far, because we would have, thousands of people a night come at the conferences, that was the biggest event I've done personally by myself.
So you work with many of the bishops in Jersey here.
In the local area, yes.
And are you at liberty to call their names, or is it?
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, there was under Bishop Hilliard at the cathedral. I no longer work for the organization, but it's a wonderful reformation, and it taught me a lot in how to deal with volumes. I used to do conferences for pharmaceutical companies. That's how I started event planning.
Oh, wow.
And I would fly around the country and plan conferences and have all the materials prepared, and just on that level. So when I actually have smaller events that are just like several hundred people versus thousands, people are like, I don't understand how you can do this, but it's something I've been doing for about 15 years. Yeah.
Okay. And do you still have ties with the bishops that you work with?
Of course, they're lifelong parental guidances in my life.
Okay.
Some of the greatest people to walk the planet. So of course.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's good that you guys are still in close.
Of course, there's no reason to ever end something that's God ordained.
Yes. Sure. So you're successful.
I believe so.
And you plan to be. What's your next job?
My next job is working with Dennis Hillerman, who's a local resident of Plainfield. He's a wonderful saxophonist. I mean, you've never heard a sound like this.
Okay.
And we're working on getting his launch party together in the local area, as well as doing some national projects with him. He is just a wonderful person of God and just loves the people and his music. I mean, when I tell you that you feel the presence of the Lord, it's phenomenal. And with that, and also working with Nikki London in Philadelphia Clothing Company, just getting the word out with her. She has quality clothing for women that are of size.
Okay.
Everybody's not a size 5, and I'm working on a project with her and promoting her store.
Sure.
And getting her nationally known. And then my book will be coming out sometime in October, November.
Now what is your book about, actually?
Well, I have 3 parts. Page 1 is the first book, is page 1, Monopoly, and then we're going to go to page 2 and page 3. But the first book is a poetry book / short stories about my life, to give you a precursor of page 2, because that's pretty much a mini autobiography and how God brought me out of,
You said something about